Hello friends, nice to see you again. We are here in Berlin, finally. After a lot of trials and tribulations, it took a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of hassle, but we are finally here. And welcome to our lovely new apartment. We have a really nice little balcony, and you can see some beautiful park out back there, some backyard stuff. Here's Kieran and our living room and our couch. And of course, Peridot down here. I guess there's a Fareed over here too. Hi, Fareed. Yeah, he's super excited to be here. Yeah, everybody's pretty great right now. It's been super windy out here in Berlin, which you can see by this awning, which is kind of disintegrated over the weekend. I guess there's been hurricanes and whatnot coming out here. Very unusual, but there it is. We are on the 5th floor number 4, because they start in 0 here, as any normal society would do. It's a great apartment. Love it here. It's pretty cool. A lot of stuff happened since the last vlog we did. Moving got pushed out by 2 weeks, which is why we're here now instead of 2 weeks earlier, which gave us a bunch more time to deconstruct the apartment. Greg bought my scooter. He's super cute on it. Really great. Just look at him go. He loves it. It's great.
Suits him so well.
Yeah, it suits him so well. We had a huge mess with getting the cats out here, both before and after the flight. It was kind of a shit show. So to bring your cat into Europe, you have to get these health certificates. That shows that they've been vaccinated by rabies and whatever and all these other stuff. And our first vet out in Grand Lake, what was it called?
The East Bay Veterinary Clinic.
Yeah, the East Bay Veterinary Clinic. They are just so bad at taking records. And so part of the certificate, you have to have the name, manufacturer, all these other details, and they were missing half of it.
It's very basic.
Very simple things, but for whatever reason, they couldn't keep track of it. So scrambled, called around. We went through this whole long list of different vets on the USDA website to see who was certified and could do this. We finally found this one vet hospital out in Alamo, of all places. It's only a half-hour drive from our last apartment. So I went out there, and the vet was super booked up, but very sympathetic about it and very able to do it. So that finally got worked out. We had a wonderful sage and sweet grass cleansing that Greg had come by and done to our apartment before we left, and it was really nice and sentimental. Here's some video of that, which is really fun to do. It was great, very emotionally releasing. Other thing is, for a lot of people who are probably watching this, you've probably come into our apartment in the last month or so to take a piece of our art away. Thank you so much. And for every person who's done it, I've taken a photo of you. I've got this cool collage of people that I'm gonna be putting together. It sort of looks like this right now. This is just what I have in Lightroom, but I'll have a final thing soon. And we got rid of all of our art, except for 5 pieces, which out of the 50 or so we started is pretty good. Also, during all this time of us dismantling our apartment, I had a Raspberry Pi running, and it was keeping a time lapse, taking a picture every minute or so. Half of it lives on my NAS, which is in a bunch of hard drives right now. I'll post the full thing up on the channel sometime later, whenever it's all done. Yes, I did bring my bike, and I packed it up. It was really fun to dismantle it, and it's still sitting in a bin over in the corner over there in the suitcase. I'm gonna reassemble that hopefully soon. It's been very busy, haven't had a chance to really settle down. So that was all the stuff before we flew out here. And then we flew out, and that itself was a wonderful adventure of absolute perfection and no errors, no flaws, no problems whatsoever, except that it was a shit show. Finally, that's all behind us. We're a week into this adventure now.
The cats have adjusted.
Oh yeah, cats
so well.
Cats are
fast.
doing great. They love it.
They really enjoy this place and how many things there are for them to jump on, and the new bird sounds, and the fact that we have a porch so they can go outside. Although we've had we're going on 3 named storms in the last 3 days. So the cats haven't been outside because it's been windy as shit.
Anyways, that's the moving portion. And now we're here, and there's other fun stuff that we're doing. So my first day of work was back on the 15th of February. I'm actually working for a company called Ambition. which themselves is a small subsidiary of a much larger company you may have heard of called Daimler Chrysler. I'm working on in-car infotainment systems, which may come as a surprise to some people. The reason for this is because moving to Berlin has been like a 10-year plan of mine. And finally the opportunity came and I took it. Here we are. And part of that opportunity was working with some wonderful KDE free software hackers that I've known for about a decade at this point. It's very cool, it's very fun to like be in this space again. We're out here in Westend, it's way out here in the West End. Our station is New Westend. And we're not that far away. We're out here on Marathon Boulevard, Marathon Alley. As you can see, it's a lot of apartment buildings, bigger buildings. Pretty much everything out here on the main streets has retail, grocery stores, there's like a stationery store.
There are like 3 stationery stores in like a 2-block radius.
Yeah.
It's a big deal out here apparently.
Very accessible, there's a lot of stuff. I've been here in Germany, I'm familiar with it, quite familiar, but Kieran is not. So what have you noticed that is big differences to things?
Coffee is so small. It's, you get like a 4-ounce cup of coffee when you order coffee. I haven't figured out how to order like an American-sized cup of coffee yet. The other thing I've noticed walking around is I did get splashed while it was raining once by a driver, but for the most part, people here drive at a reasonable, non-speedy speed. Crossing the street is interesting, so some people get really upset at you if you cross when the little green walkie dude is not walking. But that's really kind of hit or miss, so I try to stay on the green, but if there's no cars, then I'll cross on the red because why wait? The other thing that has been interesting is multiple grocery stores within a block of me.
It's nice to not think about housing. I mean, obviously you do think about housing because housing is expensive here still, and there's big issues around that, which I'm trying to not get too involved with yet. I'm trying to focus on, again, just had my first week of work, my first 4 days of work, in fact. Anyways, that's been a big update. This is kind of like basically 2 vlogs worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Because things were kind of in a very much of a rush, which like I knew it would happen. I thought I had planned enough time, but we like lost a day somewhere. Didn't get a chance to film the going away vlog as I had hoped. Next ones will be a bit shorter and less dense. Yeah. Thanks for watching it to the end, but especially thank you so much to everyone who's supported us in this and thrown money at us. It's extremely cool that you've done that. It's been huge. 5 years is a very long time to have a very tiny, small, constrained nonprofit salary. You have no idea how much this means to me. Again, this is a 10-year dream of mine coming true. So thank you all so much. From the bottom of my heart, I love you. My first bike video did pretty great, and I haven't been able to record anything new yet. But here's some ideas for the future. Somewhere in the Black Forest, maybe going down by train. There's this place called the Devil's Bridge, which is, I think, I have no idea where it's at. It's in Germany somewhere. If you have suggestions of where in Germany you want to see me go with my bike videos or other hacking, engineering sort of stuff, I'm sure I'll have some new things coming, new projects and art stuff later this year. If you got other suggestions of where in Germany we should go, leave a note in the comments. And of course, once again, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and click that little notification bell button thing so that you know the next time that these go up. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, consider supporting us on Patreon, on our Ko-Fis. This guy needs to be fed. See you next time, whenever we're done with this.